Hey guys, Ask Lauren Oliver, and you should know the drill by now. Episode 21 of Ask Lauren Oliver. This is a special pre-Y'all Fest edition. I'm gearing up to go to Y'all Fest in Charleston with amazing assembly of authors, including Veronica Roth and Pseudonymous Bosch. There's so many, Tahara Mafi, Ransom Riggs, and the lovely Margaret Stoll, who's organizing the whole thing, Cami Garcia, just a ton of amazing authors, so many more that I am not naming. I can't wait. It's going to be a big party, so I hope to see at least some of you there. In the meantime, I'm going to dive into questions so I can go back to packing. Ivan Valdez from YouTube says, I know that running on the treadmill hyperventilates your brain for writing books. Do you still work out as a daily routine? I think he meant kind of ventilates my brain. But yes, Ivan, I don't work out every day. I'm too lazy. But I do actually work out quite a bit. And it is true, they've proven that basically running or performing physical activity like yoga kind of relaxes the brain, and it enables your subconscious to start putting ideas together, making symbiotic ideas. If you don't really like to break a sweat, or you're lazy like me, another way to do it, take a long shower or bath. That also relaxes you, and it allows your brain to make connections that it otherwise would not when you're so stressed out all the time and running all around. So just stay all day in the bathtub, and if anybody asks, tell them you're a writer. Next question is from @NolanKNowedge from Twitter. I'm currently writing a dystopian novel and was wondering what tips you have about character development. So character is one of the most important features of novel writing, and it's actually one of my favorites to do, is to develop characters. The first and most important critical advice I would give you is make sure that all of your characters have wants. And they have a want, they have a purpose, they have something they're trying to achieve. You might also want to think about their needs and whether their wants and their needs are the same. Like, for example, somebody might want to win prom queen, but what she needs is for her new stepmother to give her approval. So those two things are different, but allows layers of complexity, just like we all have layers of complexity. And then my other advice is just to simply make observations about the people around you, make observations of their habits and how they behave and their nervous quirks, and then incorporate some of those details in your book. I always do. I always pull details from real life when I'm working on a novel and working on a fictional character. Next question is Red Roses and Wallflowers. This is a question about some of my foreign rights. She asks whether I have information about whether my books are going to be translated into any language, for example, Portuguese, French, or Spanish. Well, the answer to that question is yes, and yes. My books are translated into all of those languages. I know France has not only translated but published, I believe, every single book in the Delirium series, as well as Before I Fall. They are also going to be publishing Panic. Similarly, I have translations of my books in Portuguese and Spanish, but it actually, the translations take time, so I might have a lot of books out here, but it takes time to actually get them into foreign countries. So, when I publish, let's say Panic here, it might take a year or two for that to actually make it into those territories, but be patient, and yes, look for me in multi languages. And then Shad Ashraf asked, what was your favorite cartoon growing up? It wasn't really a cartoon, it wasn't on TV. But I'm just going to call it a cartoon. Calvin and Hobbes, definitely my favorite. I love Calvin and Hobbes, and I had all of the books and collections, and I still do. All right, guys, that's it. I'm going to continue packing for Charleston. Again, I hope to see some of you at Y'all Fest. It's shaping up to be an amazing festival. And remember to say hi and come and check out the amazing schedule of panelists and craziness that's going to be going on. And that's it. I will either see you in Charleston or I will see you next week.